YouTube, welcome back to another tutorial. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to blend and shape a beard. This beard is a number 6 guard, and as you guys can see, this is an extremely long beard. It goes all the way down to his neck. So I just thought it would be a perfect scenario for me to just show you guys how to blend your beard. If you guys can do this at home for yourself, or if you're a barber and you're a beginning barber or an experienced barber, whatever kind of level you're at, you guys can use the tutorial to your advantage. So right here, what we're gonna start doing is just lining up the neck area. His hair kind of was just growing in many different directions, so I just took my time and made sure that every single hair from the top was cut, because when you go in and you start lining up the beard, you can get the bottom hairs lined up, but there's still gonna be hairs just sticking out from the top. And right here I used the clip. I used a clip to line up the sides, just to make sure that that was going to be lined up nice and crisp. And then I go ahead and remove the clip, and I just do the same thing, brush the thing down and start lining up the sides. So the most important part of this video is just going to be lining up and just being patient and lining up the sides and the neck area. And when you guys go into the blending of the beard, you guys just have to be nice and precise and consistent with your guidelines. Doing a beard is just like doing a taper, and a lineup. The lineup on the sides and the taper on the sideburn. And right here, we're gonna set a guideline from the corner of his nose, from the tip of his nose. That's gonna be our guideline with the 3.5, the 3 guard, the 2.5, the 2 guard, the 1.5, and we're gonna go down like that. So just to demonstrate to you guys really quick, right there from the corner of his nose, we're gonna grab the 3 guard with the lever open. And like I mentioned before, this is a 6 guard on the beard. We're gonna close the lever now. Go a little bit higher into the beard. Flick out just using the corners. Then we're gonna attach our 2 guard and do the same thing. So that 2 guard is gonna be the same thing, guys. It's gonna be the same thing, but a little bit closer to the sideburn area. Lever open. So when you'll open the lever, it creates the half. Whenever you put the 2 guard, it just creates the 2.5. It's very simple, just in case you guys didn't know. Right here, we're gonna close the lever. Now it's gonna create the 2 guard. So we're giving ourselves about 2 fingers now from the sideburn area to use our 2 guard, and we're just setting the base of our beard. And right here, we're gonna set a 1 finger guideline with our lever open. This is just like doing a taper. So go in and just create your guideline, and make sure that you brush the hair down and you can visibly see the guideline. And right here, the way we're gonna erase that line, we're gonna close our lever. Right there, our lever's closed. We're gonna baby tap the beginning of the guideline. We're gonna open it up a little bit, go a little bit higher, open it a little bit, go a little bit higher, and just keep repeating that same process, guys. It's very simple. I'm using the corners of my clipper right there, just using the left corner, and I'm gonna flip my machine because it's just sharper in that side, just to get closer to that 0, to the trimmer line that we set. So now we're gonna open up the lever a little bit, go a little bit higher, and we are working only in that guideline that we set with the lever open with our babyless. Keep opening the lever little by little and keep going higher and higher into the guideline. We're only fading that guideline, guys. We've already set our foundation, so it's just about setting your guidelines. And then the next step is going to be grabbing our 1 guard and opening up the lever and creating another 1 finger guideline. So after we blend that first guideline, the next step is to set another guideline that's the same size, but in this step is a little bit different, guys. We're not gonna blend out this line completely using our 1 guard. This is a 2-step process, guys. We're gonna close our lever and baby tap the beginning of that guideline that we set. Then we're gonna open it up a little bit, open it up a little bit more, and then just keep repeating that process, guys. This is called the close to open lever method. And what we're doing in this step is we're softening that guideline, because it's gonna set us up to put our 0.5 guard on the next step to completely blend that line. You see, this is a very fast process. You guys can see how nice and crisp this is coming out already. So now using our 1.5 guard, I should have gone in with the 0.5 guard, but I guess for this tutorial I went in with the 1.5. So doing the same steps, and I feel like the last step is going to be using the 0.5 guard. So just using the corners of our clippers, and right here, like I mentioned, our 0.5 guard is now attached, and this is going to be the last step of our blending process, guys. So it's the same thing. We have a finger of room to work with, but here we don't really have a visible guideline. We softened up that guideline that we set with the one guard with the lever open, and we're just blending that out using the corners of our clippers and using our eyes to focus on the darker spots. You guys can see how nice and crisp this blend is coming out. It's like a taper but on the beard. That's how you guys should think about it. If you guys can do a taper, you guys can definitely blend out a beard. When it comes to using a straight razor, I like using the exposed razors. You know, it doesn't matter from what company you buy it from. All razors to me are the same. It's a matter of the material, and to use it effectively, guys, you guys want to use your other hand and just make sure you guys are pulling the skin. I didn't use shave gel for the cheek area because he likes keeping his cheek area nice and full, and I feel like from experience I've used shave gel before and I tend to push it a little bit lower when I use shave gel. So I just wanted to conserve the thickness and the length of the beard because my guy here does like it to be a lot thicker. And right here, to do the stash, first you want to go ahead and comb out the mustache first. And you know, like I mentioned, he likes to keep everything nice and full, so I'm just getting rid of those extra hairs at the top of the lip. I'm not pushing his line down because he doesn't like that. And you know, most people don't like for you to push their beard down or their mustache, and just have your client just put his lips down for the top area and just kind of go with the grain with your machine, and do the same thing on the other side of the mustache. You know, you want to go in and hit it in the direction that it's already growing. You don't want to hit it against the growth pattern because that's when you do pushback. That's when you do pushbacks on the mustache. So keeping everything nice in a natural flow should be the goal all the time. My guy here drives down from Corona, which is like a 45 to an hour drive, just to get his beard work done with me and his haircut. Because you know, when you guys are dealing with people that have longer beards, these guys are very particular with the way that you do their beard. So if you guys can clutch out, you know, the service, the full service, exactly how they want it, you're gonna have a customer, a client for life. One of the things I like doing after completing the whole beard process, I like applying some beard butter, and I like putting the beard down just to see if there's going to be any extra hairs laying around that I can chop off with the scissors or with the machine. You guys can see there around the neck area, the middle of the neck, there's like a little bit of hair that's kind of just sticking out, and that was bugging me when I was doing his beard. So I just wanted to make sure to comb everything out and make sure that I'm gonna get rid of those little hairs that you guys see there. And you know, the beard butter, I love that product for myself. You guys can check the link in the description if you guys want to purchase it. And just go in with the scissors, guys. We're almost done with this whole beard process, this whole beard lineup. And after we finish this detailing step, I'm gonna go a little bit further and apply a little bit of enhancements on the cheek area just to give it that last final pop. The way you guys want to apply enhancements, I use just a little paintbrush, and I dipped it in semi-permanent dark brown hair dye. So just go in and just kind of paint, just really sketch out the sides. You know, mine didn't come out that crisp in the first, you know, I just call it a rough draft, and then I go in and I make this a final draft with my straight razor. Also, another tip too, guys, is you guys want to apply a darker side of semi-permanent towards the mustache area, because it's a lot darker towards that area and it gets lighter towards the sideburn, towards the tapered area. So it just gives it that nice contrasted effect, which then just breeds a nice beard look. And this is the end result, guys. After doing every single step in this tutorial, you guys have successfully learned how to blend and line up a beard that's pretty damn long. And you guys, if you guys do practice this at home and you guys are a barber, you guys will be able to add this to your arsenal, to your services, and you guys can be able to market it on your Instagram so people around can know that you can execute a beard look like this. This is the end result, guys. Let me know down below, guys, what you guys want to see next in the comment section. Hit that like button, it helps with the channel growth, and also subscribe to the channel. My name is David Escamilla, and I've been making hair tutorials here since 2020, and I will continue to drop heat for you guys consistently every week. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys on the next video.